I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around.
Okay, your turn. Prove you're not a Skrull.
Grunge is a good look for you.
Did you have a rough day, Agent Fury?
I'm gonna need clarification on this space invasion.
Skrulls are infiltrating your planet.
Photon blast. What's up, everybody? It's the Tatum Meister, and my buddy Brian's here.
Hey, what's going on? I'm just
He's just playing a game. We went to go see Captain Marvel the other night, and it's actually really good. Surprisingly, I was a little worried. Now, if you guys don't know, there's a lot of controversy surrounding the movie. If you go to the Rotten Tomatoes page, it's got 30% Rotten Tomatoes audience score. But honestly, the movie was actually kind of good. I mean, was it the best MCU movie? No. Was it the worst one? No. But it was good. I would give it that. I don't know. I'll give you my rating at the end. But I mean, you know, I'm a big Marvel fan. I've watched every Marvel movie up to this point, from Iron Man to Avengers to this one. I mean, I've watched them all. And I personally think the Age of Ultron and Iron Man 3 are the worst ones they've made. But even those are kind of good in their own way, even though I don't like them. But they still have some good things about them. But this one was actually kind of cool. Now, I'm just getting on my negatives first before I get into the positives, because this obviously isn't a perfect movie. I mean, bar none. Alita is way better. I'm getting you a heads up. If you guys were a fan of Alita, you're not going to be as impressed. I mean, this is a good movie, but it's not Alita good. It's not Black Panther good. It's not Infinity War good. So if you're expecting it from this movie, then you're not going to get that. But it's good in its own way. So the cons I have with it is, now, there are a couple like semi-feminist messages in here, because I guess, you know, they are promoting it as kind of a feminist movie. Although there wasn't as many as I thought. There is kind of noticeable. You kind of see it a little bit in the movie when there's, like, especially with Captain Marvel. But then again, I mean, there's a lot of good things too. But Brie Larson was good, but my opinion, she could have done a lot better. I guess I get it. This is her first big role, but when you compare this to Gal Gadot, like, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman was clearly better. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I might get hate for saying that. But Brie Larson, I feel like she should have tried a little bit harder. Like, I get it. I guess maybe she's not supposed to be super emotional as Carol Danvers. I don't fucking know. For me personally, she could have done better, because I've seen her in other roles, and she's done good in those roles. But I feel like, you know, when you compare her to other MCU actors, it's like, you know, Robert Downey. I know it's stupid to compare her to them, but still, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they all had their first, and when you watch Iron Man or Thor, some of the Phase 1 movies, like, they all did amazing in their first time playing the role. Like, I'm just saying, this, like, Brie Larson should have just done a little better, in my opinion. But let me just get into my positives, because I do have a lot of positives with the movie. So I think the number one thing about the movie that makes it great is the cat, Goose. I'm not going to spoil what Goose does in the movie, but even Brian can agree with me, right? Goose is the best part.
Yeah, he is the best part.
Like, let me tell you, if you guys are a lover of cats, you are going to love this movie, because Goose is the best character, bar none. He just made the movie amazing, and I honestly, it would not be as good without him. Samuel L. Jackson, of course, makes it good. All of the dialogue he has is great. Of course, Samuel Jackson makes it. Samuel Jackson can make a bad movie good. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because he always makes the bad movie. Another thing is Jude Law. Now, Jude Law is an amazing actor, but I'm not going to spoil what his role in the movie is. I'm just going to tell you right now, there's a big twist in the movie that I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to talk about that in my spoiler review. But yeah, there's a big twist in the movie that I wasn't expecting. This was one of the best twists in a movie I think I've ever seen. Like, legit. The twist in the movie is crazy, right, Brian?
Yeah.
It's just, it was completely unexpected out of this. It was like, what the heck? Okay. And then, yeah, the special effects, of course, it's Marvel. The special effects are good. They're always good. This is a $150 million movie. You can tell that all of it went to the special effects. The special effects are fantastic. But it's probably not going to be as good as Endgame special effects. But hey, we can't really compare Captain Marvel to Endgame. But and then, of course, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, the Stan Lee tribute. There's this thing in the beginning. This is the only thing I'll spoil from the movie. There's this really sweet thing they put at the beginning for Stan Lee, and I really got teared up for that part. That was a really nice segment they put in, because I guess they put it in right after Stan Lee died, and that's just really sweet. They had a lot of Stan Lee tributes in the movie, and it was really nice. I appreciate that. And I guess another con I have of the movie is the directors. I mean, I get this. The directors haven't done much. The people that directed this movie. But, like, when you compare it to, like, the Russo brothers and other directors that have directed Marvel movies, it's kind of lacking. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they did a good job for what they were given. I just feel like, maybe they should have got some different people to make the movie. Maybe it would have been better. I don't know. Another positive about the movie is all the 90s references. Like, you see Blockbuster and Radio Shack and all these 90s things in there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty funny to see all that stuff in there. But yeah, the movie was actually pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, it's not terrible, but it is a good time at the movie. And I recommend you guys go watch it in, hold on, high CPU. I recommend you guys go watch it in 3D or IMAX or one of those. We watched it in standard because I didn't really want to pay for that stuff. But I never recommend you guys go watch this in some special 3D, because the special effects are Goose and the special effects. Those are the best parts. Like, you could tell, like, the special effects that went into Samuel L. Jackson was great. Like, you cannot even tell that he's old in this movie. He looks so young in this movie. I don't know how they did that. That's just mind-boggling to me. But of course, Captain Marvel, she's pretty cool. I mean, she's not my favorite MCU character, like Marvel character. She's a good character. But in comparison to the other characters, I like the other Avengers more. I mean, Brian could agree with me. The other Avengers are better, but it's kind of unfair to compare her to Hulk, Spider-Man, and all them. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's just not as interesting as them. But whatever. So yeah, what do I give Captain Marvel? I give it about. Let me think about that. I'll give her like a straight 8.0. Is it a bad movie? No, but it clearly has flaws, and it could have been a lot better if it was done better. Now, I mean, it's obviously I gave Elite a 9.9, so obviously it's not as good as that. And I think Shazam's gonna blow this away for sure. But I mean, I know I'm comparing her to other stuff, but I mean, it's a good movie to end on before Endgame, and it definitely, if you watch the after credit scene, which you guys definitely should, it definitely plays into it. So, thank you all for watching. The Tatum Meister signing out. Captain Marvel.